All right, it has begun for the San Francisco 49ers as they start to shave their roster down to the final 53. The 49ers have made two moves so far, but obviously there are a lot more to come. But let's get into it. The 49ers waived wide receiver Terique Owens. Obviously, the son of Terrell Owens had a phenomenal moment in his final preseason game where he scored his first NFL touchdown. It was just a cool situation to see play out in front of us. According to Matt Mayoko, Terique Owens is a strong candidate to make it onto the practice squad. And I really do think that Terique Owens is maybe like a year or two away from being a really quality player who could actually make the roster. I think when given opportunities, which don't come very often for him in practice in those situations, there's not a lot of drops. Like he typically brings in the passes, like he makes plays. So I think that one more season, and who knows, maybe with some of the 49ers injuries that have occurred, maybe he gets called up later on in the year. But I do think he has legitimate potential, and so I'm very interested to see how he will, continue his future with this team. I don't anticipate anyone will claim him, but you never know. The 49ers, I think this was the biggest surprise to me. They have released cornerback Dallis Flowers. Now, full transparency, I had no clue who Dallis Flowers was heading into training camp, but I thought he was one of the biggest surprises of training camp. He was running with the ones. He had beat out Trey Brown. He had really elevated and played a lot with the first string. Now, what I did notice is that when it came to, either joint practices or in preseason games, I would say that he didn't play as well as he did in practice. So the way that I look at it is he has potential, but maybe he's a guy that the 49ers put on the practice squad and just kind of, again, use him there to marinate. They're probably of the mindset that Dallas won't get claimed by another team. So I don't think they're releasing him because they don't value him. I think that he is a guy that has some potential, and he really showed some flashes in practice. But again, you got to be able to also do it in season, or like in the live when the lights are on, right? And I think that's kind of where he struggled a little bit. But it also might be an indication that Darrell Luter Jr. made the roster over him. I personally had Dallas making the roster over Darrell Luter Jr. So I'm surprised by this. But again, as I've mentioned in the 53-man roster breakdown, there's going to be some tough decisions that are going to be made here. It's going to be a challenging one, even with the injuries and the things that are occurring. It's going to be a challenging roster cut down. I think we're going to see more things like this. So I'm curious to know what you guys think about the first wave. Again, it's just two, but so far the Dallis Flowers ones is kind of a surprise to me. I did have him making the roster, and I thought he was a nice surprise. So interesting. But let me know what you guys think about this in the comments below, and as always, make sure to like and subscribe for more updates.